What's happening, family? Listen, I wanted to drop this video real quick because I know a lot of you guys feel like the narcissist has just come into your life and they have basically taken you for granted, taken advantage of you. They basically bulldozed their way into your life, got you to lower your guards, and then once you lowered your guards, they came in, basically robbed you of whatever it was, whether they emotionally robbed you, whether they financially robbed you. Like, basically they came into your life and did a stick up, you know what I'm saying? They came in, took what they wanted, and then discarded you like you was yesterday's trash. I'm saying it because it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm speaking from experience because it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm doing this video is because a lot of you guys feel like they have now gone on to their new person and they're not facing any type of karma. You don't think that they have, you know, there's been no type of repercussions or anything that happened on their part, and you feel like, okay, well, they've gone on, you're left in the dust, you're left trying to pick up the pieces of your life, and you feel like this person has just gone on. And because you see the facade that they're painting, number one, a lot of you guys are still making a mistake of like still watching their social media. Like, I definitely highly encourage you to go no contact, get completely off of their social media, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever picture they're painting, they have to paint that picture. They don't, who wants to look like a fool? If somebody treats you like shit and then you find out that they've gone on to get treated just as bad or even worse, or that whatever they left you for just fell apart, or that kind of thing, you think that they're gonna show that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing, is that like, even with our own personal social media, most of us utilize social media to showcase our highlights, our life's highlights. That's why social media is like, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, you know, every once in a while, like me personally, I was able to expose the narcissist somewhat because I wasn't afraid to show my own weaknesses and my flaws. Like, yeah, when I exposed the narcissist, it also made me expose certain things about myself, and I wasn't necessarily comfortable doing it, but I wasn't afraid to do it either. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people out there are afraid to expose the narcissist because they feel like, you know, exposing the narcissist is also going to expose things about themselves that they don't want the world to know. Me, you know what I'm saying? I was very self-aware, and I was very 100 with myself before all of this, you know what I'm saying? Before I had already gone through a lot of tests and a lot of things in life. And now, after going through this experience, I realized that I had already been through certain cycles of narcissistic abuse throughout my life before I even went through the cycle that woke me up. You know what I'm saying? The cycle that actually, like, you know, caused me to go start seeking education and start seeking my own healing and that kind of thing. So, like I said, I wanted to do this video because I know a lot of you guys feel like they came into your life, they came and did whatever they wanted to do, and that now they have gone on to the new person. I want to give you guys just a little bit of insight as to why, of course, it's going to look like that, but then also the actual karma and what's actually kind of going on behind the scenes. Now, number one, I wanted to talk about character, because one of the things about character is like, it sticks with you. You know what I'm saying? Who you are is who you're going to be, whether you're up, whether you're down, whether you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you react to the world, the things that you like, you know, the person that you are is always going to shine through. If you have light in you, you're always going to look at and react to certain things from a light standpoint. And if you have nothing but darkness and evil in you, you're always going to react to things negatively and darkly, that, that kind of thing. So one of the things that helped me throughout this whole situation, and one of the things that helped me even like throughout the smear campaign and all of that kind of stuff, is the people that mattered, that really know me and knew my character. It was like there was no way for her to get them to believe any of the parts of the smear campaign that she was trying to present, which it made the smear campaign very ineffective on her part. You see what I'm saying? And then the only people that actually believed her is the toxic people that are already, you know what I'm saying? They were already on her team. They were already rocking with whatever she was going to say. They was already going to just blindly support her anyway. You see what I'm saying? So, and those people, number one, it showed me who those people were. Number two, none of those people actually mattered in my own personal life. Number three, the only way that they would have mattered is if I allowed them to continue to be in my life and see what's going on. But once I got the knowledge, I actually blocked everybody from, family, friends, anybody that was associated with, the person that I'm talking about. It's like I had to cut ties with everybody. And once I cut ties with everybody, it really started to kind of break the narcissist down in a way where now they are exposing themselves. Now they're doing so much stuff and they're doing so much dirt to try to prove a point to me, that now other people are starting to, like, and that's why you say, you don't necessarily have to expose the narcissist, because if you just go no contact, they're going to do so much stuff to try to, get in front of the story and be in control of the narrative and all of that kind of thing, that they are going to be making up stories, and they're going to be moving crazy, and they're going to be, dating new people and all of this kind of stuff. They're going to be doing all of these different things to try to prove you wrong and to try to prove that you were the problem and that kind of thing. And what ends up happening is flying monkeys actually do get tired of the narcissist. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys think that that the narcissist just goes on and the flying monkeys just continue to just float through life and helping them and this kind of. Some flying monkeys don't realize that they're flying monkeys, and then once they realize they're flying monkeys, they wake up just like the empath does. They wake up just like we do. Some flying monkeys could be empathic, that just blindly supported this person because they actually believed the original story that person told. I believed a lot of the stuff that this person told me when I was in a relationship with them. I just wasn't the type of person that was going to just blindly be helping her, do negative things to other people. So she would present certain things about her exes to me, in a manner of like, oh, well, they did this to me, and oh, they were abusive, and oh, they were, that kind of thing. But I was just like, well, nah, I wasn't there, and I ain't see what's going on, and I don't know what you did to them, and I don't know nothing about what y'all got going on. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like more so staying out of the situation, because I guess it was God protecting me, and it was just my own intuition saying like, listen, you don't know what this person has done to these people, or you don't know what these people have been capable of, or whatever the case may be. So I wasn't there, and I don't, and if I wasn't there and I don't know what actually happened, and I'm only hearing this from your side of things, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you could have did to this person, or whatever the case may be, that kind of thing. So, and I get it, because even on this channel, even though the narcissist in my life actually admitted to me what she did, actually went out of her way to try to like cover up her stories and made all of these other like really elaborate, terrible lies, not only told it to me, but told it to my family, told it to my mom, told it like this, the type of stuff that the type of information and the type of stuff that I found out about my narcissist at the end, and not only, and just the type of stuff that she actually did. If I was, if I was really trying to pursue some type of like legal action or that kind of thing, I could literally, pursue that and comfortably feel like I had an actual case, because she did some terrible things that she did some very terrible things that should not be done to another parent, the opposite parent of their child. And even though she admitted it, and even though, I have all the evidence and everything, when I come on here and I tell my story, it's still people here that's like, oh well, what you do to her? And I'm like, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it. I get, not blindly just, showing loyalty to any one side or that kind of thing. I absolutely get it, But one of the things, like I said, I wanted to, just share bits and pieces of a little bit of insight from my own personal situation. So this is kind of the way thing, and I'm not saying everybody's situation plays out like this, but in my situation, the narcissist came into my life. She gained me as a friend, and then she gained everything that came with me as a friend, because my real friends, my loved ones, the people that love me, if I extend my love to you, they automatically almost open their hearts up to you and want to bring you in and want to, treat you good and that kind of thing, because I just have like my real love and support. My real loved ones out here, they really love and support me. I have that type of, family and support network, that kind of thing. I don't, I don't have a huge army of everybody, but the people that, the solid people that are in my life are extremely solid. You know what I'm saying? So the ones, not only did this person come into my life and they gained me, they gained everything that came along with me. I have a lot of prominence in my family as far as, a lot of pastors and, a lot of, especially in the church arena, you know what I'm saying? In the church type of arena, I have a lot of, prominence in the DMV, like in this area. So it's like, and then not only that, I have a lot of, let's just say like street connections, as far as like through my family and through my loved ones, that kind of thing, all of that kind of stuff. So it's like, it's a lot that comes along with having me on your team. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So it's like, not only now you have a solid person on your team, but then you also have all of the backing that comes along with that solid person. And then you go and, out of nowhere, this person is loving on you. This person is trying to be there for you. This person is, giving you their all. And then you take that person for granted. So not only do you lose that person, but then you did it in such a way where everybody around saw it. It was public. It was like, it was done so dirty. And so now you've damaged your own character. You've damaged your own reputation in this whole circle to run off to grab one other person. So it's literally like you lost 50, 100, 200, 300 people, that's connected to this one particular person because of how you, and I'm not saying that everybody gonna be solid. You're gonna have some people that's gonna snake you and go behind your back, and they're gonna, sleep with the narcissist, and when that happens, now this person wasn't no good for you, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But these people literally will, basically sacrifice everything on the table to gain one person to run off with that one person, be interested in them for 2 or 3 months, and then lose interest in that person, and then want to come back, realize they can't come back, and now they have to keep going forward to try to look for another person to try to get over the person that they just left. And it's just a continuous cycle. And now flying monkeys are starting to realize, like, wait a minute, some of the flying monkeys, the ones that didn't know who this person was originally, now they're starting to wake up and see this person is the problem. So now they're losing flying monkeys left and right. Then you have the flying monkeys that do know who they are, but originally they may have been going with the plan. Originally, because maybe the narcissist had been winning for years. Maybe they had a track record of, like, always coming out on top, always coming out on top. And then you came into their life and basically washed them up. You know what I'm saying? And when you washed them up, now the flying monkeys are also, because flying monkeys also want to play the middleman. They don't want to look like the bad guy either. You know what I'm saying? The narcissist doesn't want to look like the bad guy, so they get the flying monkeys to do their dirt. But the flying monkeys usually is trying to play the middleman. That's how a lot of the flying monkeys are in place, because they will try to play cool with you, but then also try to, support the narcissist in whatever nonsense they got going on. So what ends up happening is, in a lot of cases, you will cut off you cut off the flying monkey as well as the narcissist. Now the flying monkey is starting to have just as bad of a reputation as the narcissist, like guilty by association. Like, you've been running with this person, this person foul, this person dirty, this person done all of these people dirty, and now all of a sudden, people are starting to wake up to it, and now people are starting to recognize that, this person is, has some stuff going on with them. And so now the flying monkeys want to distance themselves away from that nonsense, because although they wanted, they was getting a kick out of what the narcissist was doing to you, up until the tables turned, up until you figured out what was going on, while you were asleep and didn't know what was going on, and you were trying to figure out what the narcissist was doing, and you were trying to figure out if they were cheating, if they were doing this, if they were doing that kind of thing. They were enjoying all of that. But then once you started to pick up on things, once you started to figure things out, once you started to unravel the truth, that's when the flying monkeys will also get scared. They're also, you know what I'm saying? And in my situation, I was able to I kind of saw the situation, and I had already made a plan to block everybody, but it was certain things that I still wanted to see, what was going to happen or how things was going to kind of play out before I actually blocked everybody. So I kind of strategically went on how I blocked everybody on social media and that kind of thing. And that's when I started regaining my own peace in my life and that kind of thing. So these people, yeah, they may go on, they may look for another supply. They go on, they find new supply, but what they, to get this one person, to go on and get this one person, they've sacrificed your team that you thought you had established with them, and the team that you had behind you, and then now, and not only that, they've sacrificed their own team, because now you have a unnecessary enemy. Like I didn't have a problem with her best friend, quote unquote, flying monkey before all of this, but now, due to the fact that of the way that things unfolded in my situation, now I don't have no respect for her. I don't have no respect for the flying monkey. I don't have no respect for the mother. I don't have no respect for the brothers, the sisters, the cousins, nobody. You see what I'm saying? So it's flying monkeys also start to lose things and start to gain bad reputations, and they start to want to distance themselves from the narcissist. Then the narcissist, that's why, you know, when they say narcissists end up dying alone, that kind of thing, or narcissists end up in old age, they start, you know, because nobody wants to be around that. Nobody wants to be around a person that's not only bringing themselves down, but they are also now starting to bring you down. And it's all fun and games when they winning, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like when you are getting different guys and stuff like that, when you're the flying monkey to a narcissist and you're not that attractive, but the narcissist is you know, somewhat attractive, and they are, you know, cycling guys in and out, in and out, in and out, and all of a sudden, you know, of course, some of that is going to rub off on the flying monkeys. They love it when it's all working out. They love being a wingman when the plan go right. But when people start to expose the narcissist, when people start to, you know, tell the truth about the narcissist, start to, you know, tell what the narcissist has done to them, the flying monkeys don't want no part of that. You know what I'm saying? They want to get away from that. They're trying to get as far away from that as possible. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, then you have the flying monkeys that turn on the narcissist. You have flying monkeys that start to, the same flying monkeys that went in and helped the narcissist do all of this shit to you. These are the same people that will talk about the narcissist like a dog behind closed doors. Oh, you know, you ain't shit. What happened to this person? What happened to this? You know, they start asking about you. Well, you was dealing with this person. That person, you know, liked you. That person loved you, and that, you know, and then they start to replay everything. They start to realize who the real problem was. So it's like these people, but they will never show you none of this. You're not going to see them going through all of the turmoil behind the scenes. You're not going to see when they lose new supply. You're only going to see the highlights. You're only going to see when they get new supply. And you know what I'm saying? And you even if they have new supply, a lot of times they don't want to show who that person is, because either you know them, or I've had that happen, you know what I'm saying? And or maybe they just not up to your caliber. They it's embarrassing to show. It's like, really, you left me for this person, like that kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times you won't know and won't be able to see everything that's going on behind the scenes, but trust me, they are getting their karma behind the scenes. It is a lot of stuff that we can't see behind the scenes. It's a lot of just drama and negativity. And first of all, any of you guys that have been around a narcissist and have been able to, you know, be around their family for any period of time, you know, they always got drama and mess going on anyway. You know what I'm saying? They always, like, there was not one time where I was around these people where there wasn't somebody talking about somebody, or there was not some type of drama. And I actually even said it. I didn't realize that I was dealing with narcissism at the time, but I went over to like a party or a cookout or something, and I'm like, why is it always a problem with y'all? Like, why y'all always beefing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand people don't always see eye to eye, but every time I come through, it's like y'all at each other about something, or it's like some underlying drama going on. So it's like, these people, they live in drama. You know what I'm saying? They live in this. They live for the drama. They live for the bullshit. They live for, to have this, they live for this fake facade lifestyle that they're doing better than everybody, and they're shitting on everybody, and they are the best thing smoking, and they're the best thing since sliced bread, that kind of thing. But in reality, behind the scenes, these people are like pitiful. They're cowards. They're, it's just trifling, disgusting. Like, the list goes on and on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I just wanted to drop this video because I know a lot of you guys feel like they just go on, move on. And one of the ways that they get their karma is that their character follows them. And you know what I'm saying? And you ever seen, like, or you ever heard the term, like, Like when police are chasing somebody, and you can't outrun the radio, or you can't outrun the helicopters, that kind of thing. Literally, like, the more and more bad character and bad reputation that they build up, it's like, yeah, you gained one person, but you lost 50, and then those 50 have nothing good to say about you. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like those 50 people might have reached to 500 more people, and those 500 more people. So it's like word of mouth travels fast. You know what I'm saying? And when people start to hear about your character and start to know that you're not trustworthy, start to like distance themselves from you, because everybody's not gonna be a fool. You're gonna have some fools that's like, oh, but she still look good, let me go and see what's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, same way we were, at the beginning. But everybody is not going to be a fool, especially the ones that have an opportunity to have a bit of insight as to who this person is. You know what I'm saying? So they do expose themselves not only to you when they expose themselves to you, but the flying monkeys do start to see that this person is a problem, especially when the flying monkeys start to, when they start to actually lose things, and they're no longer reaping the benefits of the narcissistic behavior that, that's going on. Like when they can't get anything from it and it's no good, then they want to turn on the narc. Or then they want to call them, you so stupid, how'd you get caught? Even that kind of thing. It's like, I've even heard stories of like, how'd you get caught? Like, the flying monkeys know that the narcissist is doing X, Y, and Z, and they're mad at them because they actually got caught doing it. You see what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So these just trifling people all the way around the board, no matter how you try to chop it up, no matter how you try to make sense of any of this kind of stuff. It's not gonna make sense, because you don't have the same stuff inside of you that they got inside of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of us, we want to love, and we want to be loved, and we want to, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't even realize that there was people like this out here in the earth. But now that we know, now that we're getting the education, we are on our healing journey. We're going to keep moving forward, and we're going to, just continue to do the best that we can, man. And just, navigating this crazy world. But one of the things that I always like to say is, you got to keep God close in this, because this is definitely spiritual. I know a lot of you guys, it's a lot of different opinions on that kind of thing, and the science community is always going to say, oh no, it's nothing spiritual, oh no, it's not demonic, oh it's not this, it's not that, whatever the case may be. But I'm just one of those people where, like, I know what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I know what I saw, I know what I dealt with, and I know what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that feel the same way. You know what you saw, you know what you believe, and don't let anybody skew you away from that. You know what I'm saying? Because your intuition now is heightened, and you need your intuition to keep you protected. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody gaslight you into not thinking that you didn't see what you saw. You know what I'm saying? You know what you saw, and you know what you dealt with. So, like I said, that's my video right there, man. I just wanted to drop that because I know a lot of you guys feel like the narcissist doesn't receive any of their karma. They have just gone on, moved on to the new supply, and that's probably like the furthest thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they probably have gone on to the new supply, but the way that you think it's going down, and the way the picture that they're painting is, it's all an illusion. That's all fake. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to drop that on y'all, man. I will talk to y'all in a minute. I got another video coming. I actually uploaded it before this one, but for some reason it's taking a real long time for it to clear on YouTube. So it will be 2 videos back to back, man. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all in a minute.